a ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Being here today at Bud Plank Field at Archer Arrows Park. I'm honored to be here as your MC for this dedication of our new ball field. And I say new because it feels like we have a brand new facility based on even just a couple years ago. If you think back to when I think back to when I moved here in 07, this is basically a brand new facility, and we are so thankful, and we want to make sure that we honor all of our supporters and all of our folks here. The great Winston Churchill said, we make a living by what we get, and we make a life by what we give. These folks before you have done just that. They've made a tremendous life for those around you and around them, including right here in our community of Ashland. And today, in particular, the Arrows baseball program. Baseball has been more than just a sport here in Ashland. It's something that brings people together, and we're witnessing a culmination of a vision from a lot of folks here in this town and in this community to bring this facility to you. We owe a debt of gratitude to the countless individuals whose hard work and dedication have brought us to this moment. From the school administrators and coaches to the generous donors and community supporters, each of you have played a role in making this dream a reality. Not just the fencing, the dugouts, all of the drainage, all of the things that have gone into this facility. And let's make sure we come together as a community. We want to thank everybody here. Baseball, according to Babe Ruth, was, is, and always will be, to me, the best game in the world. And I agree. Let's start with thanking our lead donors, Bob and Jan Archer, our lead donors in this project, the Archer's Gift. The Archer's Gift allowed us to complete additional improvements not originally in our plans, but concluded our planned improvements in a single effort. We've renamed the high school baseball facility in their honor to be known as Bud Plank Field at Archer Arrows Park from this day forward. Thank you so much to Bob and Jan Archer. Money needed to install our new backstop area. The Norma Foundation is also proudly displayed on the padded area to my left behind home plate. The Norma Foundation's partnership with Ashland City Schools is greatly appreciated. Thank you to Scott Conley and the Norma Foundation as well. The Harris family provided the money needed to construct the new Bill Harris dealership press box. The new structure also serves as a storage area for baseball equipment, houses our fundraising stand. The gift by the Harris family also pays appreciation to the former president of the Ohio State Senate, the late Bill Harris. The Harris family partnership with Ashland City Schools is greatly appreciated. And we would also like to remember that the previous press box was donated to Ashland City Schools on behalf of the late Ohio Highway Patrol Trooper James Gross's widow. Trooper Gross has a plaque proudly displayed on the new press box recognizing his service. Trooper Gross's end of watch came on January 19th, 1996. Thanks to the Harris family for their support. The next supporter is the Worcester family. They are not here because they're out delivering mulch along with the wrestling program, so that should tell you their dedication to our athletes and our school district here. Thank you so much to the Worcester family. Up next is Simonson Construction Services and Dustin Beatty, who I don't see here at this moment. We'd like to thank Simonson for all of their construction and the redevelopment of Bud Plank Field at Archer Arrows Park. The long-standing efforts of Simonson within the district are easily recognized and greatly appreciated. Throughout the construction phase, Arrow alum Chad Evans was a tremendous asset, as was the entire Simonson team. Representing Simonson today would have been Dustin Beatty. We'd like to thank Simonson Construction for all of their support. I think maybe the wind and cold might have driven some people away here today. But our friends at PCA, we would also like to recognize Packaging Corp of America, led locally by Michael Starr, have been tremendous givers to the numerous charitable causes in the community for decades. Thank you to PCA for your partnership and support of this project. Thank you very much. The Ashland High School Baseball Parents Fund has been raising money in an effort to enhance this service and other improvements at the park for the last few years. Their effort, combined with the gracious offerings by these families before us today, have allowed the incredible transformation at the facility that you see today. So thank you to the Baseball Parents Fund as well for all of your support. There's also an all-donor plaque that's proudly displayed on the side of the new Bill Harris dealer press box. We're so thankful for each of the families for bringing this project to completion, including Steve and Carrie Paramore, Greg and Jody Holt, and Chris and Tara Mowry. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'd also like to thank board member Pam Mowry for being here as well and her support and the Board of Education's support of this project, along with Zach Truax, former board member as well at the time of construction, and Josh Packard, head principal of Arrows Ashland High School. And now I will bring up Superintendent Steve Paramore.
Let's get a round of applause for Brandon Wells for being, I think somebody said I was the voice of the Arrows one time. I think you've earned that. I want to thank Fremont Ross for taking the time to allow us to honor three very important people here today. Bob and Jan Archer and Scott Connery, we thank you so much. One of our core values at Ashland City Schools is to leave it better than you found it. And you do that in this community. And sometimes superlatives aren't enough for what you do. So thank you so much for taking time out of your Saturday. Bob, I know you want to be up at the spring game today, but you wear that hidden cage shirt pretty proudly. So thank you, and make sure that Annette knows, and we know that you make Ashland better every day. So one more round of applause for our donors that are here today. We spent a lot of time with Simonson up here. I would be remiss to not thank them for the hours, even our last minute stone back there. If they had not done that, we'd have some people still stuck in the mud. So we appreciate everything they do. The families, the baseball parents, our board at Ashland City Schools lets us have the freedom to do projects like this. So I want to thank Pam Mowry, Zach Truax is a former board member, Brandon Wells, former board member, and our board members that are not here today. So thank you very much for the round of applause for the Board of Education. I'd like to thank the Ashland High School baseball program for being fine young men. Our coaching staff, thank you for your devotion to these young men and to the program. Parents, thanks for getting your kids to and from. This facility will live on beyond many of us, and so the efforts that were put forth to make it a better place today will influence and affect kids that, our grandkids, our great-grandkids. So that's exciting to me. I appreciate it from the bottom of this school district's heart, and as always, I also want to thank Chris Mowry. Chris Mowry, this wouldn't have happened without you, so thank you.